I'm tired of being the security guard for my cat's food bowl at mealtime. So I got 2 RFID smart feeders from PetLibro. I'm gonna set it up and see if it's as good as they say it is. This is not your everyday automatic feeder. It uses RFID technology that's in the collar to open a door on the automatic feeder. So only the cat wearing this collar can actually access the food in the bowl. So it'll protect your cat's food from other cats or dogs or children in the household. Not only that, but it's also an automatic feeder, so you can set multiple meals up throughout the day to feed your cat automatically, so you don't even have to think about it. You just have to refill the food every once in a while. You and I are gonna test out this product here today to see if it's actually worth it. At any point, if you decide you want this feeder, I'll leave a link to it in the description so you can get it on Amazon. Also, if you want pricing information, that'll be there too. So to actually set up this feeder, there's only like 4 pieces, or I guess 5 pieces if you count the collar, that you have to put together. The main unit, that is the automatic feeder. And then this is the base, but also the sensor for the collar. So once your cat hovers over this, it'll open and close the door for it. There's a stainless steel food bowl, and this goes on the front and it just holds the food bowl. So this food bowl is detachable, so you can bring it in and out to clean it. And this here is the door that opens and closes on the front to block any other animals from getting at your cat's food. And of course it comes with a manual and a way to set up the app that does come with it. So I'm gonna set this up and get back to you guys when I'm done. So I got all the physical components set up and plugged it in, so it's ready to be connected to Wi-Fi and have you set it up even further on the app. But real quick to go over some of the physical features on this. Like I said, this is the sensor that actually detects your pet's collar when you put it on. So once they step on this platform, it'll detect the collar and then open up this door here. So this is the actual component that retracts for your cat. It does come with side guards as well. You can take these off obviously if you want, but it just gives your cat some extra protection if another cat or dog is trying to get in through the side while they're eating. They have that extra safeguard. There's a screen here that you can customize, like you can put your pet's name on it and things like that. And the top here is where you put the food, so you simply just dump it in here. The top stores 3 liters of dry cat food, so it does have to be dry food obviously, but it has a pretty good capacity, especially when it's just for one cat. And it does come with a packet in the top that I actually need to open still that helps keep your cat's food fresh while it's stored up top. And then one really nice feature that most other automatic feeders don't have is it has this little rubber gasket on the lid here. What that rubber gasket does, it actually helps keep this top portion sealed. So you can see there's a little bit of resistance because it's like airtight on the top. So it'll seal in your cat's food and keep it fresh a little bit longer. Also, it does plug into the wall, but you can also operate it with batteries that will be stored on the bottom. I'm probably just gonna keep mine plugged in. So the next step is to set up the app, so I'll do that on my phone. Once you jump into the app, it'll have you set up some information about your cat, like when they're born, how old they are, what breed they are. It's pretty straightforward, just some basic information about your cat. Then it'll jump into the weight and some of the feeding habits of your cat, so it has some better metrics to go off of to see if it needs to guide your cat in any sort of direction. And they do have some premium subscriptions here, so you can turn that data into more actionable information. After that, you just need to set up the collar and get it connected to the machine, which is pretty simple. You just put it over the sensor. At this point, you'll have your pet's profile set up and you just need to schedule some meal times, and you can do some customization as well. One thing that's really cool is you can customize the screen on the front to display your cat's name. You can have it play a sound when it's time to eat. You can actually change the sound that plays when it is mealtime to your own voice or something like that. And of course, when it comes to actually setting the meal times, you can set what time of day and how much, how often it repeats, and of course, you can name it as well. Now that I got everything set up, I'm just making sure it works and the collar is connected properly. You can see when Harley walks over the sensor, it does actually open. And this collar actually is a breakaway collar, so if your cat ever gets caught on something, it's not going to choke, because if it pulls too hard and there's too much pressure, it just unsnaps. You can also take this, this is the actual RFID chip. You can take this off and put it on any collar you like. So if you don't like the beige color, or you want a different collar, or your cat already has a collar, you can swap it out just by unattaching this and putting it on their other collar. So is this automatic feeder a good option for you? It really comes down to, is your cat having issues with other pets in the house stealing their food? He's usually the one stealing his sister's food, but that's really the selling point here. This collar makes it so your cat is safe from other cats stealing its food. So if one cat or multiple cats is not getting fed enough, this could be a good solution for you. Another problem this solves is it gives you the ability to remotely and automatically feed your cats. So if you're coming home late from work, or you're getting up late in the morning, or you're going on a weekend trip, you can make sure your cat is fed at the same time every day, which ultimately will reduce stress. Even if you have a pet sitter or something like that coming to check on your cats, which you should be doing, it just helps that they're getting fed at the same time every day, so your cat has that routine that it can fall into. Like I said at the beginning of the video, there is a link to this product on Amazon in the description. That is an Amazon affiliate link, so if you do purchase on that link, I do get a commission. So if you want to support me, that's a great way to do it. If not, I totally get it. Just search it on Amazon or another retailer. So that is the RFID Smart Feeder from PetLibro. That's it for this video. If you want to see more, like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.